right now.
Let's go!
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Goes in on the impact, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. No more drive gauge. Can't tech the throw? Player 1 creates a good intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Burns the drive gauge. Grabs them.
Get ready!
Checks him with the boom. Okay, creating some space here. Sticks the jump in. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Going in. Dashes up. Nice read. Denies them with a somersault kick. Getting up close and personal. Knocked them out of the air. Puts them down with the hook. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets them with the anti-air. Big counter. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Takes the chance to hurt him. That drive impact doesn't get through. Decides to meet them in the air. Misses the drive impact. Drive rush. Gets in their face. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nails the anti-air. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Player 1 is working with a drive rush to keep it going. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Goes for the jump-in. What a reaction to go. It's a good spot to use the super. Are we going to see a comeback here? Sight in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks huge as their drive gauge. Sonic boom. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Answers to the psycho uppercut. Nothing stops this train. Links it. You've got to be just goes for it at this range. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 is on the brink. There's a burnout. What will they do next? Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Drive rush. Oh, forward rush. Getting it all on the drive rush. Cruise him from above. Solid anti-air. Sonic blade to steal a turn. Jump. This can lead to some big damage. Player tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Goes to the air. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? A jump? Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Awesome! Player
Guile
2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let's get this mission started.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Big counter. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? A brave forward jump there to start. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Knockdown and... jumps? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner, experiencing burnout. Player 2 hits a good spot to use the super. What'll happen here? How will they utilize this? This can lead to some big damage. Shreds them with the Sonic Hurricane. Nice tap. Thinking cap overdrive Shoryuken. Blocks the low kick. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Closing moments of the sets up with the jump in. Flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets the jump in. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Next, it ends with a projectile. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes to the overdrive. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Somersault kick stops them cold. Neither of them willing to back off. Uses the gauge for a super art. Shreds them with a Sonic Hurricane. Nice hit on super art. Player 1 might have drive rush to keep it going. This is gonna be bad news. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Here, oh, sniped. And what's this Shinku Hado gonna do? What's next? Oh, medium kick. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
A trade, but still works out. Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 need... Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. It's super art to show what our PhD and fighters can do for you. What will they do next? Connects with the throw. Solid anti-air. Links it. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Solar plexus straight. Are they going to... Here comes the boom! Cuts them down with the hurricane. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. It's gut check time for both fighters. That fighter was not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Let's loose a boom. Throws them. Hits them in the gut. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. All right, what's coming up next? Big counter. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The jump in catches them. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a big gamble and rips. They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Stops him with a target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 can build off this lead. Going in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They're backed up into the corner. Blocks it. Side switch in the corner. It's a good spot to use the super. Are we gonna see a comeback here? In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, and hits the drive. Sonic Blade to fish for a reaction. Which fighter will control the pace of the match? Solid anti-air. Connects with the throw. The throw is denied. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Player 1, what's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Oh, putting the cherry on top. Both sides getting ready. Life crowns them from above. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They are not getting close to each other. Can they burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2, all in with a rush. What now? Medium kick, it corrects them. They're dizzy. Ugh, take a seat. Are you kidding me? Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.